finite contentment only to be found in his love. Tried it. Okay. Disillusion and cynicism perpetuates the false idea that sex is equated with love. Sex is only equated with love when desire has consumed the very core of one's being, my being. Sex is not about sexiness. It is about an intimate relationship. Intimacy. I've gotten it all wrong. My purpose expressed the wrong song. The tunes and melodies broken into the fleshly pieces of admiration. My fancy has been built on this solicitude temptation. Bread alone has birthed a hunger in me. Yet, I remember it saying that man shall not live by bread alone. Completely as long as he rests his body on top of me to enter me. I felt a longing that remained fully emptying perversions into this soul, letting him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, full of carbon dioxide. Each time that I breathed him in, my spirit began convulsing. God help this soul. Deliver me from this cult of sexing. This grieving is frustrating my decency. Sex has pulled the trigger to the loneliness that should have never been released from its glass. Case made, the pollution of this chastity is more comprehensive than the curiosity of the obscurest secrecy. My eye is attempted to find another eye because with this one eye, everything is half empty and can only be complete when both eyes are seen. The embers of this passion stimulated willfully, birthing a wildfire so beautifully is instinctually gratifying to consummate this desire. I've been looking for you in all of the wrong places, and you is the fulfillment of the intimate. Awaken my unconscious aspiration to feel complete with conscious of your divine love, never to forget the sorrow of your death. Disillusion and cynicism perpetuates the false idea that sex is equated with love. My dear beloved, I now know that sex is not equated with love. I need your left hand under my head supporting and comforting me. Your right hand embraces me. I awaken our love in the agreement that's founded upon you. I awaken our love on the bed of 6 flowers. I awaken our love on the cross beside you. I awaken our love on the lips of scarlet. I awaken our love. I awaken our love in sync in the efforts of us, my dearest love. Oh, breasts are the pillars of a woman who dare not relinquish her title to just being a female. The nourishment that flows from her IV injects personality into you and infuses character to grow within your veins. But you weren't breastfed. They have lied to you, reducing the state of genius your mind should hold, only to reveal that the formula that you've been drinking isn't digestible. Boys grow up to be half a man because they can't resist the illness that's been whispered into their ears. Are infections, and what you hear becomes who you are without the right antibodies to fight off the disease of becoming a broken man. Girls grow up to remain little girls. The greatness that she was born with is on life support. Yet she is not aware of the magnitude of her importance. With the issues of makeup to make her into you, which is not who she is meant to be, we are great. We are alive. They try to slowly kill us, chemically lacing our drinks to develop drunkenness in the mind. We are alive. They try to slowly kill us, puff, passing the blunts of intoxication to wrap the cognizance of our thoughts in a euphoric state of crippled behavior. We are great. We are alive. And our generations will remain because we are learned and we have progressed to be moved forward and be breastfed. Come on!
You better say it right now!
Clearly, everything I write is about me. And this one, I literally just wrote this like 3 days ago.
Come on, new piece.
You got it. Take off the mask. Take off the mask. Take off the mask. Mika, take off the mask. I've been creeping along in the night like the Phantom of the Opera. From birth, born with a defect of sin that I relish in. Prostituting myself for myself is all that I can see. The blood stains that are on my hands that will be required of me. Yes, I did it. In the most worst way. Lies became the norm to hide the secret of the life that I live. Yet all that you saw was the quiet, the supposed holier than thou, not the naked, transparent me. These testimonies have been bottled up within me, stretching my flesh to the point of no return on my past. No return on the last time that I saw the need and I overlooked you because I despise you. got the dude that I desired. You got the life that I wanted. You got everything and you got nothing because he was with me. He whispered into my ears his secrets, his fantasies, his longings, his miseries. Not once, not twice, not even times 3. What he needed, I gave. And it wasn't you, but you were still there. So I left and searched for another. And he followed, his home broken, his eyes bloodshot, and I did not care. If he sexed me the way I needed to be, I spoke what his heart told me. I prayed on his imperfections, but I prayed for his perfections. Yes. Take off the mask. Oh. Take off the mask. Mika, take off the mask. I've been creeping along in the night like the Phantom of the Opera, adorning myself to seduce the truth out of you. You would not believe how much a man would sell his soul for. What's your price? I've gambled and run him over with his own words. Someone once told me that women are cold as ice and hot as hell, burning with the manipulation of lusting for everything. Everything. All of this, yet you could not see the brokenness. All of this, yet you could not see the hurt. All of this, yet you still could not see me. You saw the thickness of these dyes glide past you and call your name. You noticed my youthful look and anticipated my sex drive. You heard my voice and your well waters began to grow. And I was there with my bucket to catch the overflow. Wait. There was no need for me to go any further. My past haunted me. I desperately tried to find release. And then there was you. You've taught me that my past is just that, my past. And I am thankful. You have shown me that love does exist and is achievable. You have shown me that you are right here with me by my side. You forgave me. You forgave me of all of these lies. Lies that I portrayed to live in the midst trying to find what ever is within never and never can't be forever. So I did this. I did it. I lied to appease myself, and I allowed you to prance along in my twisted fantasy of this reality is I have been a liar for too long. Take off the mask. Take off the mask, Mika. Take off the mask. I've been creeping along in the night like the Phantom of the Opera. A phantom, a spirit, my inner life force, ultimately me. I have been entertained for so long that the guise I dare to wear has exposed the truth of who I have been, a performer, to keep you attentive, on the edge of your seat, wrapped up in. The undeniable truth is that the facade I choose to remain hidden is what covers the condemnation for sin is condemned enemy. So please forgive me. Don't judge me while I expose me, while you watch me take off this mask. Yes. Take off the mask. Yes.